First responders race into action to rescue a deer in distress along Buffalo's icy waterfront. And good evening, everyone. Jackie's off tonight. It was a race against time all afternoon to try to save a helpless animal from the icy waters of the Buffalo River. News 4's George Rickert is live from the waterfront tonight. George.
This deer was on the ice for at least 4 hours, and we just found out minutes ago that they did have to euthanize the deer despite dramatic efforts by city employees who tried to save it. A trucker first spotted it at about 11 a.m. from the Ohio Street lift bridge and called 911. A female deer was stuck on the plates of ice on the Buffalo River behind ADM at Ohio and St. Clair Streets. It slipped into the water a couple times and would pull itself out. So a city wildlife officer shot it with a tranquilizer gun. Then the city's harbor master, Don POLETO, managed to lasso the deer. And this is the part that's hard to watch, but it's the only chance the deer had at survival, being lifted out of the water. City engineer Don POLETO admits he's never done this before.
I guess as a harbor master, it kind of fell under my responsibility, so the job's always something different every day.
How does it feel, assuming this survives? How do you feel about it?
It was a good feeling. It was a good feeling, you know, talking to our guys. You know, I didn't want to leave her. I didn't want to leave her here. It was a little painful, especially when she would go in the water and splash around, and you were kind of hoping that she would, you know, be able to pull herself back up. But you could tell right near the end she was tired and wet and cold.
Now back here live, just about 3 or 4 minutes ago, we saw at least 6 deer come right up toward the edge of the Buffalo River again. It's really not that unusual here in the First Ward along the Buffalo River. But once again, the deer that was trapped on the ice there for 4 hours, they did have to euthanize after those efforts, unfortunately. Live in the First Ward, George Rickert, News 4 at 5.